Alright, what's up guys? It's me, Autonomous Gatorade. I'm gonna play PC Building Simulator 2. I originally liked the first one. I got it free off Epic Games store. Now is it frozen or is it working? I can't tell. I think it is working. I just don't think the icon in the bottom right is. Well, local fire suspicious. Police looking for witnesses. Welcome to PC Building Simulator 2. It's a new day in a new shop. It might not look like much, but it's all you have since the old one mysteriously burned down. Read the note from Uncle Tim to find out more. Oh, you can get to see the outside. That's cool. Oh, then there's even cars. I wonder if people get to come in and if people come in here. That'd be cool too. So I guess you've seen the old shop or what's left of it. Sorry, I wasn't there to take the edge off the shop. Left click this button. Okay, get it. Off the shop, but I've got a meeting with the insurance company to discuss the fire. Apparently they think it might have been deliberate. What a crazy idea. This sounds like they did it themselves. Anyway, it's lucky I had this old place as a standby. I managed to rescue the PCs I was working on before the fire, and I moved them all here. You'll still need to fix them and collect the money for the jobs. If the customer questions the smoky aroma, and there's supposed to be a EY in smoky, although I gotta look that up because that spelling looks wrong. Huh. I guess it is spelled correctly. SMOKY. I thought it was KEY. Huh. Just tell them you had to solder something. I also knew you need a shop computer. So I've sent one of mine over. Oh, so a computer just for the shop, okay. I'm about to say, what is a shop computer? It should have arrived by now. Check the delivery area at the back of this workshop. Fair warning, it doesn't work, but it might just need a new GPU. So I've sent one of those over too. Best money can buy. Anyway, best money. I feel like that's a lie. Anyway, get it fixed up, plug it in, and check your emails. You're welcome. Oh, and I should also mention that I had to borrow $15 this morning for breakfast. For a breakfast? Couldn't you just say for breakfast? If I've learned one thing in life, it's never meet with an insurance agent on an empty stomach. Uncle Tim. Let's get started. Walk over to the delivery box that are waiting for you at the back of the. That is waiting for you at the back of the workshop, and left click. Let me just open it up. Okay. So far, this looks good. Oh, lag spike. Oh, lag spike. NVIDIA. Oh, that almost it's almost my graphics card, but I have the 3090. That's cool. The VRAM at 10 gigabytes, 1710 megahertz memory core, length, wattage is 320 watts. Delivery stock take. Okay. Pick up your PC. Wow, NVIDIA. It's not. Let's not ask how Uncle Tim managed to get hold of one of these. Now you just need the PC that he sent. It should be somewhere in this corridor. This is where PCs and cases are delivered, and where you need to place PCs to return them to customers after completing a job. I don't like how there's like a 45-degree limit, like where you can look down. Because what if you're right here and you want to look down further, no, you have to back up and pick it up. That's stupid. I mean, this I don't mind, because why are you gonna look up? But down, I think there needs to be a more of a look. You should be able to look down more. Fixing a PC, they may need to be fixed. Let's left click on the PC case to put it into build mode. Remove the side panel. Missing GPU. The PC is missing a GPU. Thankfully, you've had just a very good one delivered. Let's install it. It don't really look like it's big enough. Let's move that. Okay, graphics card, this. Left click on the button to access your inventory, remove components, PCI lock, or whatever it said. Select graphics card connecting points. I believe that's the power. I can't. That goes over there. How did they manage to get it? That's kind of stupid. Left click on the access your inventory, side panel. Okay. I hope there's a skill or something where you just have to click on one and it unlocks them all or closes them all. All done, your PC is all ready to go. Carry to the workstation to your left and place it under the desk. Look at the monitor. No. It uses my... No way. Oops, I did not. It uses my, computer's background. That is cool. I don't want to... whatever. Welcome to your email. This is where all your jobs, messages, and offers will arrive. Check it every day for new jobs and yada yada. When emails arrive, they go here. Left click to take a look. Select the email from Gusante. I'm currently working on an ambitious project about perceptions of danger, and I need a PC to be painted completely red and match the color of the rest of the room. Is this something you can do? Yeah. Okay. There is like objective thing. Okay, good. Computer's PCs take a day to arrive, so it won't show up until you end the day. You can view the accepted jobs by clicking on this folder. Left click to have a job look. Left click to have a look at this job. When you are ready to begin the job, left click here to go to the PC. Let's see how you do. Let's see how to do a job and make some money. This customer's PC needs a virus scan, so take it to the workbench for diagnosis. Oh, this one, okay. Shouldn't I put it underneath? Pick up a piece. The customer wants any virus removed from their PC, you'll need to use a USB stick loaded with the virus removal software. Luckily, you have one in your inventory. Oh, you can still do that, okay? Click to open. That's a lot of files that's going to be removed. 863. Hope that any none of them is important. Great job. This job is complete. Okay. I want to remove it though. Whatever. You have removed all the viruses and the PC is ready to be turned to the client. Ready to ship. Actually, that's fine. Collect the payment from your email. Collect. 120, jeez. I don't care. Water cool GPU. Overclock CPU at least. Yeah. But this is cool. Wormy. You can play games on your... Oops. This is just Snake, but boring. I'm gonna take a photo of that. That's cool that he uses my my PC's background. Is it just gonna let me do? Is it just gonna have me do nothing, like no tutorial next? I guess I'll just do the rest. Okay, let's see. New parts available. Hey, you don't need that or that. I don't need that. Okay, water cool. What the? Oh, I got disoriented. Wait, what? Oh, it brought me to it, okay. Custom water cooling a GPU. This customer wants to water cool their GPU and add it to their existing water cooled loop. To do this, we need to remove the GPU and add its GPU cooling block. Let's get started. Okay, I get that part. Change events. Move to the workbench next to you to add water cooling block to the GPU. What? There's the... There's a bench specifically for water cooling. Select the GPU to start water cooling it. Now we have the GPU on the water cooling bench. We need to add a GPU block to it. First of all, we need to remove the screws in the heatsink. Oh, jeez. This is gonna get a little... Oh, brother. Wait. Now we need to place thermal pads. Replace the thermal pads. Left click. Remove thermal pads. Left click on the old thermal pads to remove them. Do we need to do this on every PC? Or is this just for water cooling? So this is it. This isn't on mine. At least I hope I don't have to do this. Next, we need to remove and replace the thermal paste. Thermal paste is an important part of the PC building as it increases the efficiency to heat transfer between the CPU and its heatsink, helping to prevent the CPU from overheating. Make sure that you always refresh the thermal paste when working on a customer's PC. Make sure that you always refresh the thermal paste. We're going to use cotton buds to remove the old thermal paste. Just left click to select the buds. I feel like using cotton swabs would get like dust on it. Hold left click to remove the thermal paste. But I guess it is safer than just using anything else. Hold left click to apply the thermal paste. If you're new to thermal paste, try putting a pea-sized dot in this. Last thing to add is the GPU block. Then it's ready for assembly. Left click on the GPU to see the available blocks. You don't even have to left click. You can just hold down the left click. GPU to your inventory. Nice work. The GPU has been successfully yada yada. Installing the water cooled GPU. Great. Yeah. Install PC parts. Graphics card. Yep. You create a single loop to allow the water to flow around and cool all the water-cooled components. So let's start here. Hold left click to select this water pipe connector, okay? Select the water pipe connector. Select this water pipe connector. Go here, and here, to here, here. Wait, what happens there? Okay, so I'm guessing the water comes... I think that thing holds the water. It goes through here. And then it doesn't touch the electronics, but it goes into like that little flat plate, I'm guessing. And then comes out here, goes through the fan, and then I think the fan cools it off. Select coolant color. Now that the loop is complete, you just need to decide what coolant to fill it with. Left click to select the coolant color. The yellow, oh, I'll say there better not be yellow. Yellow clear, yellow opaque. I want it blue. Actually, oh, that actually looks cool. don't know why it stops at certain points, but whatever. That is actually pretty cool. Whoa, thermally pasted. That's cool. Wait, if I would... No, that's just a painting. PC can boot to OS. Okay, no way. I'll give mine. That is cool. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, that is cool. I want that background. Can I steal that from this game? I want that background. But I'll give him that one. That's so cool. Wait. Oh, it's just my changing background. Okay, that's cool. That is amazing. I love it. You can have that. Just shut down. Okay, install PC parts. Remove components. Yeah, I must have. What the? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that one's done. Overclock, go to PC. Welcome to overclocking a GPU. For this job, we need to overclock the customer's CPU, which means making the CPU run faster than its stock frequency. Connect the cables to the PC and select the monitor to get started. Okay, cables. Connecting them up there would be stupid. I should be tempted to do that though. Select the monitor. Welcome to BIOS. This is where you can see the PC's hardware. This is where you can see the PC's hardware setting and tweak them to add more power. For this job, we need to go to the overclocking the CPU. So select the CPU to. Okay, this menu allows you to check overclock the CPU to increase the base clocking ratio. The voltage setting is used to stabilize the PC, but you need to be careful not to use too much power, or you could damage the CPU. So why couldn't the customer do this? The CPU speed shows how fast the CPU runs. It is a function at the base clock times the ratio. So here it's 100 megahertz times 40 to get 4,000 megahertz. You can tweak either value to change the overall frequency, but normally you use the ratio for big changes in the base clock for smaller ones. Increase the CPU core ratio to 44. This increases the CPU speed to 44,000 or 4,400 megahertz. Increase the CPU's voltage to 1.35 as the CPU runs faster. It requires more voltage to remain stable. But don't go too high or this may damage the CPU. 35. That looks good for a stable overclock. Click on the setting values and apply. Apply changes and restart. And note, left click the apply changes and restart option to apply the change and restart the PC. Note that if the PC can't boot because the settings are too high, then the machine will blue screen and reset itself to default settings. You left click to confirm. Evga? No, I've heard of that. I don't think. Double click to open the OCCT app. Note that normally you'll have to install OCCT yourself using the USB stick. Welcome to the OCCT app. Can be used to stress test the CPU and GPU after overclocking to check stability. It can also show if the CPU is getting thermally throttled from running too hot. A CPU will not run efficiently if it gets too hot under the load. To begin, let's click start test. Wait for the stress to deplete. That's annoying. 6 value min max. Power draw. Congratulations, the CPU remained within its operating parameters in the test. That means it has a stable overclock. Can be returned to the customer. How would you know if the temperature? Okay, I guess you can't go more than that temperature. I like to place them at the end so it'd be easier. Still set rainbow effect set to walk mode. What is the walk mode? Welcome to the lighting app. The lighting app allows you to create a great effect of customers' PC on customer PCs. For this job, the customer wants the light set to rainbow with walk effect. So let's get started. Some monsters again. Okay. Left click to select all the lighting components. Left click to open this FX drop down. Rainbow walk. Make sure that to take the PC back to the living area. Collect your reward when you're ready. The lighting app can now be installed onto PC. USB found in the tools. What is? Oh, that is cool. Walk effect. That's kind of cool. I can't power this thing down. There. Oop. Okay, so let's see. Collect. Delete. Collect. Delete. Collect. $900, huh? I should have read that. Check the power, one more PC. Tim's Red Rot Repairs. Wait, what about... No, it's gonna be called Oztech. No, not like that. Oztech. There we go. Oztech Repairs, actually. No, it's actually, I want it to be Oztech Repairs. There we go. No! Gosh, dang it. Oztech Repairs there. That's what my... if I ever had a, PC, building, like, house or whatever, or building, that's... Well, maybe not the repairs, but I know I want, the name to be Oztech. If not with a K, probably with a CH or whatever. Need to get up. It's actually cool that how you can look outside and all. The Illuminati loading screen. It'd be cool if there's like a little mini hints and all. I've seen these papers before. Cables, check the cables. Wish you were here. Cables for you. Ask why. Don't ask why. Coffee budget. Why do they have the budget specifically on coffee? I'm gonna check chat real quick. Nothing yet. Okay, so leave. On a day's work here, you can end your day in advance to tomorrow. You don't need to buy any new parts yet, but in the future you may need to check that you have ordered everything you need before going home. You can look at the calendar at any time to keep track of all your jobs, deliveries, deadlines, and bills. Select rest in the next day. Oh geez, 400 to pay rent. Guessing if you don't pay rent, it ends the game. Like I think like the last one. Good morning, I hope you slept well. We have a business day ahead. You accepted the job yesterday and the customer PC has arrived. It needs to be painted red, so it... Workshop. I want to paint it black. That's a song reference. Chill. Kidding. Changing workbench type. For this job, you need to change and refit the workbench ready for case customization. Highlight the workbench and press B to change its type. What did I... that's how. Case modding. Well, that's cool. The customer has requested that the entire case be painted red, so let the paint and spray can to start painting. Use the slider to increase the nozzle size, yada yada. Okay, so any kind of red. I like this red. Customer wants the glass sprayed. Why would you want to spray the glass? Hold left click to spray the paint. Cover both sides and the front and the top. Why would you want to... I'm committing a crime right now. I'm committing a crime. This is a crime right here. I feel like I'm committing a crime, for sure. Why not just take off? I guess you can't really take off the back or front or side or whatever, but actually, not the size. This is a war crime. I just committed a crime, even worse crime right here. I'm pretty sure if those are realistic, I think that's a great. Unless that's just patterned on the metal, but they do look cool though. I actually want to kind of customize mine, but I don't want to paint it. It's kind of stupid. Place in the workshop, the air delivery area. Okay. Delivery received. Left click on the boxes in the hallway to unpack your delivery. The contents will be added to your inventory. I don't care about that. What? Sender, a tablet that will assist you in managing your business. You can read emails, to shop, run apps, etc. all while on the move. Okay, that's cool. Present from Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim has sent you a brand new tablet to help you run. Let's take a look and see what it does. Okay, T. What did I program T to be? What did I have T under? Did I not have T? I don't have T programmed on my Ezron. I have T set up as that then. That'll do. That'll do for sure. There we go. Your new tablet. Your new tablet is now ready to use. It's packed with apps. It has a snazzy camera and can be used to move on the move to manage your time more efficiently. If you're not sure where to start, check out the pre-installed Decorator app. Welcome to the Decorator app. Big Bob has agreed to redecorate your workshop for free. You can change the floor, ceiling, walls, posters, check desk, and any other features. Let's see what's available. I don't want, to be honest, I don't really want this design. It's actually ugly. Rustic. Now that looks good, but not getting laggy. Space. I don't know. Vintage wood? Actually, vintage wood don't look that bad. Okay, neither does that. Well, that's an error I see right there. You don't see the carpets. That actually don't look that bad. I think I like this. Floor detected. Okay, now the walls. I mean, that kind of matches the... I don't really match, but... No. I kind of like that. Okay, no, now that... That looks good with this. But I also want to see what the others look like. That also looks good. Space. It's a little bit too weird. Futurist. I like the futuristic. Futuristic. Now, what about this? That looks cool. Actually, the space one and the futuristic don't look that bad. Nah, actually no. Does that look good? Actually, they don't look bad. Look that bad. Can I change mine? I mean, the futuristic kind of gets kind of in the way. Oh, I can change the roof. Futuristic, I don't know. Space kind of looks good with the futuristic. No. Nah, that don't look good. Neither does that. I don't know, the space or the futuristic. I think space looks good on it. Is there anything else anything else I can change? Oh, I can change this. I wish I could change. Okay, now that is cool. It'd be cool if I could choose my own setting sun, like choose my PC's background as it. That'd be cool. The Schrödinger Nebula. That's a risky name to say. I don't want these here. They don't match the aesthetic. I wish you could select multiple of these. Because moving all the way over here is tedious. Change over here. What? I'll use Jigerator while walking around in it. Okay, that's stupid. I want to change this area. Can I change this though? What about? Aw. Guess not. What does it want me to do? I have How do you Oh. Romwiz? Oh. So what does it want me to do? I accept. Buying components, some jobs require new. Okay. Delete. This filter which help when searching for parts. Task tracker. The task tracker allows you to allocate parts to specific jobs. This window can be brought up by interacting with the link and icon in the checkout delivery section in our inventory. That's actually a cool little thing. Well done. You order a new part. You can use a calendar to check when the new parts will arrive and find them in the box in the hallway once they get here. I still find this cool. Wait, why isn't... There we go. That's better. That's better. Ooh. What the... So am I just done for today or something? It's cool that you can go up there too to end the day. There's nothing I can do here. Guess I'll just end the day. Not customize class. Place SSD. Much appreciated for the new case. It was exactly what I asked for. Unfortunately, it was also so perfectly matched to the red I had used to paint the walls that I tripped over it and landed on my nose. The next project will be about the interface between technology and pain. I'm really feeling this one. Peace. Replacing components, you get the new air cooler, so you need to exchange it with the old one. Begin. Let's click to continue. Get rid of this. Left click to remove the cable. Okay. Left click to remove the old thermal paste. Okay. rotated when installing. Hold left click to adjust the air cooler's orientation. I want it to be up like that. Power up the PC, ensure it works. Cable. I didn't really get that far into the last one, into a PC one, but PC Builder 1. But I love these games. Cool little background, I guess. Okay. Okay, check my email, collect, delete, place SSD, paint case green, not customized glass, it's gonna be easy, parts budget, okay, parts budget, okay, hello, thanks so much for assisting with my virus problem. The computer did indeed seem to run more smoothly at your administration. Okay. However, now I found myself in the teeth of another difficulty. I have no idea what an SSD is. I wrongly assumed it to be rather delicate medical issue. Okay. Okay. But a computer literate friend assures me that mine has broken and needs to be replaced. He has kindly allowed me to use his laptop to send this missive. Some new words I've never seen. Missive, but I'm leery of trying its patient too far. Could you see your way clear to replacing the relevant part for me as soon as possible? Best wishes, Giovanni. Let's see what kind of SSD she has. Where is her? Oh, you can buy them. Okay. SSD. Where's PC status, broken parts? Where's the SSD? Is this the SSD? That's the graphics that look. Yeah, graphics. That's the RAM, power, coolant, CPU, motherboard, tower. So this is okay. This is a SSD size. Jeez, that sucks of a GPU. Okay, I'll get that part for you, and then this one will just be easy, except the two. I don't really have much delivery. Okay, I got that. Okay, let's start the next day. I don't even know if it even told me that, okay, so there's the parts right here. Got the parts. Get this one. Changing a bench type. This is the wrong bench type for the current job. To change bench. Oh wait, so actually I kind of want the. I want case modding right here. This can be watering. This can be paint. This two can be okay. Gotcha. Actually. Yeah, those three can be. That's fine. Okay, so what is this? Okay. Paint case green. Any kind of green? I like this kind. Actually, no, this kind. Applying glass, advanced, no. Hard. Wait, what? Ooh, that actually looks like a cool computer. Oops. Do I need a place in the workshop? Okay, I don't need to test it. And then this one I need to installing a new operation system. The customer needs to replace a broken SSD and will also require the installation of a new operating system, so let's get started. Remove the rear panel, remove it, no, what the? Rotate the PC and remove the rear side panel to access the broken SSD, okay? Luckily, I select the SSD. Left click to select the new SSD that you purchased for this job. You're lucky I bought one. Cable. PC, okay. I'll plug everything that I need to be in there. It's kind of a blank. It's kind of a bland PC. Like, who would buy? I mean, I'm guessing if you don't really care about looking at the parts, like some people do. But not gonna lie, glass looks better with instead of just all metal. If anything, they should have just kept this metal, and then have like this glass, or maybe just this glass. Actually, glass right there would be good. Cool. Okay, so start. Oh, I need that guy put up there. Power. Bootstrapping. Installing drivers. Booting. No operation. Is that all? Install GeForce or better. Why would you buy anything better? Just buy the bare minimum that they want. Delete. Many customers will ask you to upgrade components in their PCs. For most parts, you can do this by comparing details in the shop. But for graphics card, GPUs, and processors, CPUs, it's also worth checking the parts ranking app on your PC and tablet to make sure that the part you select has an equivalent or higher rating than the one requested. I did not want to do that. Fix, replace CPU. Okay, so what she wants. My computer has been behaving very erratically for the past few weeks. I've had boot errors, freezing blue screens, and other mysterious occurrences. The Exorcist... What? The Exorcist I called in told me that the probability a faulty CPU is more likely to be your field than his. Wait. A faulty CPU and more likely to be your field than his. If this is the case, could you please replace the CPU for me? told me that it's probably a faulty CPU. Isn't the Exorcist a ghost thing, not a PC? Let me see. Exorcist. Person who expels or attempts to expel a supposed evil spirit from a person or place. Why would you use... Why would you... This is... Okay. This one's got me. You use an exorcist for PC. Okay. Replace CPU would require level 2. Okay, where's CPU? Okay, so that's the memory, that's fans, GPU, fans, replace CPU. You don't want... Hopefully the holy water hasn't compounded the damage. I did leave it next to the radiator to dry. Oh, this thing's gonna be damaged out the wazoo. Not benchmarked. AM4. I'll just buy that with the CPU. Exercised. There. With a blue. Exercised. There we go. Okay. GTX 970, is that better than what you have? I have no idea. But I'll go GeForce GTX 970. It's actually under a graphics card with a GeForce GTX 970, I think it said. Let me see. Look back to the email. GeForce GTX 970. Tag email. Don't need that open. PC sets. Don't need that open. Okay, so I needed a GTX 970. I forgot the GTX 970. Okay, so what's the cheapest one? I don't think it matters which one I grab, really. Length, wattage, SLI, I mean. I like this one better, actually. Overclock. I think that supports overclocking. Get that one and tag it with that one. GTX 970. You mean 4G? Okay, check out. Whew, that's a lot of money you're taking away from me. Next day. Out. Okay, now we just do it on repeat. That'd be cool if you could actually go on here and play games, like leave like a little tab right here. I just think that would actually break the ad lighting, OCCT, Zenbench, power monitor, document reader, typo. Bambuza HR. What is... I did not want to install that. Mugshot CC. No way, this has gotta be a joke. This has gotta be a joke. This has gotta be a joke. Is this a joke? It's gotta be a joke because it's taking a while for waiting for players. Oh, is that my time? I think that's my time. Oh, that's cool. That is my time. Is that my... It's not my date, though. I think this is a joke. I don't know why you would need that, but... Employees only? Okay. I'm really intrigued by this. Kinda want to take a picture of this. I don't think that actually works. Okay, I have everything, right? I moved over there, okay. Wait a second. Aw. That'd be cool if you changed that sign to change it outside too and you could see it. Okay, ooh. Okay, so that is the parts. Okay, gotcha. That's a cool little design, but no, get the dang glass. Get the stickers off the dang glass. Okay, so GeForce GTX are better. Okay, I can do that one. I don't need no instructions. Okay, so I want to remove this. Install graphics card. Can I sell? Yeah, used. Can I sell these things? It kind of makes me wonder why they give you these parts too. If there's going to be a guaranteed GPU. So what are you going to do with these little covers? Level up. This is actually, it ain't actually that bad. Install that. Because what do you do with the PC covers? Like, I hope my person that gives the covers back, because that would be a stupid idea. That would be a bitch move with if they just didn't give the parts back to them. Oh, that's a cool cooler. I wonder if I don't think I get one of and there's an issue. Wait, I don't need to do I need to oh wait, I didn't I know what I didn't do that I forgot to do. Attach these. Derp. Now power on. Okay. When do I get the upgrades? Game over. That'd be a cool wallpaper to get too. Okay, so what was this one? Replace CPU. Okay. Oh, that is cool. Oh, jeez. Okay, so CPU's underneath that. Open. Remove CPU. Install. CPU. No, CPU processors. Use. I don't need. I need a. Before I forget, I need to apply. It improves the efficiency of between CPU and cooler. Do I need to close that first before applying it? Aha! Okay, so install, remove components. Cabling. Okay, so close that guy. Let's connect all the pieces that we need. That thing is bugging out. Now this PC case I would go for. I like the little flaps right here. That'd be cool to get like a pole on that's attached to the wall, and then like stick that pole in between these little loops, whatever, and power. What's his background? Is it gonna be bland? That ain't that bad, but that's what I expected. Place in the workshop. Okay. You've been exercised. You can now renovate the storefront, allowing you to build and sell your own PCs. Cool. Check your remote for details. On the job. I don't know what that is, but okay. Wait, what? Dear valued potential client, we're excited to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to expand your working space and your business horizons. You have recently come to our attention as a fast-growing local business with an unused shop front that's just begging for a little renovation. For just $500, we will completely overhaul your shop front so you can sell PCs as well as fixing them, opening up a whole new revenue stream. Best of all, we guarantee all work completely completed overnight. That's right, our team of hard-working engineers and overpaid consultants will work from dusk to dawn to have your new workspace ready the next day. That's kind of unusual. Customer testimonials, I can't believe that you were able to do all this in just 8 hours. I gave them the keys and they unlocked the potential of my business. That's kind of sketchy as hey. They overhauled my warehouse overnight and I didn't even hire them. Now that's efficiency. This offer is only available for a short time, so act fast. Grow your biz, because life's too short to wait. I feel like I'd be scammed for this, but I'll do it. Congratulations, your storefront is due to be built. When you leave for the day, your build will delete that. Told you newly available for computer hardware modification by my name is Professor Edmund Bale. Or something like that. You may not have heard of me, but not to worry, you soon will. Wah. I have recently been experimenting with the use of neural network AIs to infiltrate and take control of complex computer systems, like say a satellite network, with very promising results. Doing so requires a large amount of computing power. I find GPUs work very well. Sadly, my computer, borrowed from a government agency, was never built to sustain this level of power. This person's sketchy. Install okay. So I wish I can copy and paste this. Okay, so shop. Data XPG Core Reactor 650. Data. Install Data XPG Core Reactor. Okay. Now choose the customization, so I don't really need anything. Buy now. I mean, I could probably go and build a PC real quick. Power ups. Auto screw, that'll be good. CPU, processors, cables, case spans, cases. Cooler master. Let's see. Add case fans. You know what? Not right now. I ain't gonna do that. No. I'll do that whenever I get more money. I do everything right. Yeah, I do. I keep on picking this as the day. I'm thinking it. Okay. Yeah, it better look pretty. Can I change that? That's stupid. I can't change that. Can I change that? Darn. End day. Now it's gonna be Monday. That'd be cool for. Wait. about to say, it'd be cool if your new storefront is ready. Time to branch out a little and start selling your own PCs in your shop. Let's build our first PC to sell. Open the tablet and check out the new spares and repairs app. Oh, this is cool. Spares and Repairs is a store where you can find broken PCs for sale and repair them to sell in your shop. Buy a broken PC. Buy. PC delivered. I'll worry about that later. Move to the PC and select it. It's gonna be back here. Upgrade. Oh, it's over here. Why is it over here? Wait, what? Oh, I'll show you. Placing the RAM. This PC has a stick of broken RAM, so let's open the case, remove the old stick, and put in a new one. Okay, gotcha. Actually, before I start fixing these computers, I wish I could get this on a Steam Deck, but I guess I can't. I should get the upgrades before I start worrying about this. Why is there an extra thing? Turn into cash. What the? Selling PC is great. Now let's set a price for the PC. Edit PC name. Enter a name for this PC and click save when you're done. I don't know what to set it as though. Like, no, I don't want to use my company name. I could use Let me see. Oztech GTX Force 1. Yes, I don't know. PC price. The price of the PC is automatically set to the RRP. The price can be edited by pressing here, but this time let's keep it as the RRP. You've earned a bonus for naming your PC. Here you can see how the RRP for the PC is calculated, including the cost of its parts, bonuses for any additional improvements you made, and a charge for your time. Some bonuses may not be available yet. You'll need to progress further in career mode to unlock them. Oh, that's cool. Sell a PC, 100% chance to sell at 1000% or $1,000. Check back in the morning and see whether it's been sold. Case customization, new cables, blah blah blah. You can set the price up to 50% higher than the recommended retail price, but this reduces the chance of it selling. Okay. Q beans. I wish I can carry two of those. Changing a bench. Wait, what was this one? Oh, case yellow. Upgrade. Which one can I change this one to? Water cooling, case modding, build mode. I don't really need two case moddings. Or 2 of those, really. And what did you want? Case yellow. And I'll choose this kind of yellow. Nah. Did they? I don't think they wanted, did they want it, with the glass? Do not custom extra glass. Okay. Fine glass, hard, that, yeah. What? Oh. Ding! Wait, can I collect this now? Yeah. Okay, install the data power. Okay. Property of Edmund. What? Unit number, serial, move. Okay, so need to remove. Is that the power? That is the power, right? I think that's back. You need to remove that. Nope, I did not want to do that. Wish you could see more from that. Okay, so power supplies. Okay, I need the new one. I could sell that one, but okay, cables. And I guess it's a good thing that it doesn't make you stretch it to the spot it needs to go to. Otherwise, that'd be very tedious. You just have to click where it goes. If only it was this easy. Let's see what kind of sketchy stuff he has. Full plans? Insert the use. I need it. Install tools. This is some sketchy stuff. Let's see. If I install that. Oh. And install that then. Spares and repair shop. Select wallpapers. Send to power monitor. Hoses cleaner. Document reader. Typo sellout. Flip side. Data mine. Strike back go. Forget it. Remove that. Power. What was that data mine? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't want that. Where does strike back go? Oh. See us go. Okay. Not so sure why it wants it keeps on. I don't know why they added this. I'm guessing for the little reference. It's kind of stupid with the that. Okay, so I repaired everything, or did everything I need to do. Collect. Delete that. Delete that. Don't care about. No, I don't care. I'll take that. Sticking point. Apply stickers to case. Emoji. Why can't you do that? That's a waste of money. Adata Ultimate. Okay, Adata. Adata Ultimate. Okay, so it wanted the SU 650. 960 gigabytes, I believe. Yeah, 960 gigabytes. I'll grab that one. Place sticker. Now where do you get stickers? Do you just does it just come with it? I swear, if it's just case fans, cases. Where would you get memories? Yeah, I don't think. I'm hoping it's just you just get the stickers. You just have it. Okay, so oh, that is fine. Okay, let's go to the next day. What the? Oh, you can store PCs. That's cool. I don't think that was like that in the first game. What? Why is that 800? Guessing because of that front part, but that's an unfair disadvantage. Congratulations on your first PC sale. You can now check your profits using the tablet and the shop sales app. Call your mom. Okay. Where's mom? Open your new tablet. This number shows how much money was made after taking away the cost to build a PC. Collect money, left click, yeah. I wish I could move these. Okay. I'll worry about that later. But for now, wait, what was that one? Upgrade, customize. This one goes here. This one goes over here. Now with this one, ooh, Tarquin Darby-esque productions. Install the data. What is that again? What's the data? Is that? That's not. Is that? Actually, broken. I can sell that. Memory, motherboards, and HDD. Wait, where? What the? Oh, I didn't collect it. Okay. I'll say, where is it? That is an SSD drive. So that's going to be found in the back. They need to have it like this. Wait, isn't there a way to disable the UI? Options. Pretty sure there's a way to disable UI. Show you H. What did I have H as? H gray. Oh, okay, right there. That's where it is. It's not working. Whatever. It was... Wait. Ksport? Where is... The SSD? Is there... Do I have to install it right now, or... Storage. That one I can deal with. It's just the other stuff that I can't deal with, like the screws and all. It's annoying. Oh, what a horrible little man, lady. What a horrible little man. Lady Goo Goo. Okay, little bit of references. That's amazing. Act like you don't see him, Tom Cruise. I just want him off my lawn. Justin Bieber. Most intrusive documentary nominee. Most self-nominations nominee. Fewest award. No, actually, I got an Alt F1 that one. That's good. Fewest awards winner. Most lawsuits winner. Wait, is this Donald Trump's here? We're looking at here. I mean, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump has more most lawsuits. I'm not sure about this. Most self-nominations, probably most likely him. Most intrusive, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. But all about seems right. I don't know about this decoration one. Wait. Cassante. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Case modding stickers. Let's get sticking. To begin customizing the PC, let's click. Okay. Select stickers, scroll through the stickers, then left click to select one. I can choose any one I want. Okay. That annoys me. No, wait. Can I check apply? No, I want to apply on glass then. I want one right there. And then this on the back. Okay. That's a good one. With, can I make them smaller though? I want them smaller. Scale stickers. Okay, there we go. There. Perfect. I know it means nothing, but whatever. Wait, I don't have to test it, do I? Okay. Okay, so collect, delete, collect, delete. Colorful Chaos Royale. Will it run? This job requires you to use the Will It Run app on your USB drive. You can install it on a customer's machine to see if their computer meets the required specification for certain software. Upgrade to 16 gigabytes ROM, remove viruses. Okay. Okay, so I need to install a GTX. I wish I could. Actually, can I? I wish this wouldn't full screen like that. Okay, so GeForce GTX. GeForce GTX 10. I think it's that Gen 1060, right? 1060. 1060, 6 gigabytes, I think. Yeah. I'll grab that. Confirm. And then I need a 16 gigabytes of ROM. What do you have? 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. I think I can just buy 2 of those, actually. You go to there. Then I need will it run though? Colorful Chaos. Okay, so let's see. I don't care what I have. It needs 4 gigabytes of what? RAM? What do you have? 4, 8, you have plenty. VRAM. I think that's that. Where is this VRAM? Oh, RAM type, DDR. Oh, that's not. I don't know what does my PC have though? Wait, let's see, email, minimum specs, I don't really care about. Mine has 10 gigabytes, system info, motherboard, RAM type, I guess. Oh, it's on the graphics card, okay. I thought the motherboard had VRAM, not the graphics card. 10 gigabytes, okay. Okay, so let's see here. We need this, okay. VRAM 2 gigabytes, so he needs. It's perfect for that. Storage. It should be fine. CPU. he needs an upgraded CPU. Intel Core i5 6400. Okay, so that's good. He needs a what is this graphics? 750 Ti gamer. Okay, that should be everything for him. PS30, whoa, that FPS. Whew. Okay, check out. Okay, so about everything. That should be good. Arr. I bought that. That'll be fine. Okay, so let's see. What is broken here? The Asus ROG Strix. Same day delivery. Oh, you can't buy multiple? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, so let's see. I'll buy team. Okay, so I'll buy that one. Order has been delivered. Wait, is it? Is it back here? Okay, so broken parts. Let's see. I need broken How do you? I think this one was the. How do you know which one is broken though? There should be a way to tell what is broken. Remove. Open. Wait. Open. Was it the? How to tell what is broken though? Wish I knew what part was broken. Okay. Let me see, PC building. Sim 2. Okay, so I think this one was might have been the motherboard. They said a $2 to $4. I think that one might be the RAM, actually, and then this one is the. Are those broken? Okay, so let's see. Team Group T4, yeah, definitely the RAM. Okay, so which one is Team? What? Which one is it though? It might be this one actually. Actually, no. I'm gonna do with this one. Where's the RAM? Nope, it was not that one. Install memory. Okay, that one's broken. That one's broken. Wait, actually, I want to remove that again. Can I? I need to go to my parts and rebuy that. Let's see, Javelin. Okay, so Joblink. The Joblink don't work. Water coolable. Okay, so Team Group T-Force. Team Group T-Force. Team Force. Okay, Team Force T-Force Dark, 16 gigabytes, 30,000 megahertz. Add that guy to basket. Then install that one. That's fine. I'll leave that guy there. Okay, so the parts here. Is it the fans? Or is it the motherboard? What's the motherboard? Where is the motherboard, I mean? MSI Tomahawk. MSI. MSI Tomahawk. Damn it. MSI Tomahawk. How do you... Is it a 540? Or 450, I mean? Yeah. I think it might be that. Oh geez, that's a lot of screws to unscrew. Okay, so let's see what we have. Remote. Okay, so it was the GPU. Here comes the tedious part again. I hope that upgrade comes sooner. Okay, install. Install that again. Oh, I have to put that down. Seriously? I mean, I could apply that, but is it any... How better is it? Crossfire, it's... Doesn't look like it's any better. Asus ROG Strix Radeon. Asus. Wait. I want to give it RTX. RTX. No? Aw. I guess not. Asus ROG. I'll give it the best one there is. Let's see. 305. At the basket. No, don't. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I could. Are you sure you want to sell it for $30? I could probably keep that though. And then buy that. Check what the PC has. I think I already bought these. Okay, so I believe that's actually add one more level until I can get those upgrades. Okay, so the parts will come in tomorrow, and I should be able to fix those parts up. So everything should come in tomorrow, and down to 1500, which ain't that bad. All the parts. I'm gonna actually finish these before I do that install. It was this one. Incomplete. Cables? Oh yeah. Wait, incomplete. Not plugged in. That's simple. Ready to boot. Omega system. The only thing I did was fix the RAM. Okay. Okay, so resale value. What did I buy it for? How much? I wish it would tell you how much you bought it for. New cables. I want 1,000 exactly. Can I just... Fine. Oh right, I guess it didn't really. Okay, so I got. Wait, this one is. Okay, that just tells you which one it's attached to. I'll put that there. Mega system. Yeah. Ready to boot. There we go. Hopefully this gives me a better... Ooh. Let me see. 1400. Take it or leave it. 1400. Save. Yeah. 89%. I'll deal with that. Rock Strix. GeForce 8 RTX. 2070. 2080 Ti. 2080, 2070. Kind of disappointed that they don't have 3090s. What about over here? 1080 Ti. Why would you use that? Okay, so this one upgrade. Take you right there. This one upgrade. Kit. Let's see. Upgrade. I'll work on this one first. Okay, you need to install the GeForce GTX. Okay. GeForce. I think that's the... Yeah, that's the graphics card. Install NVIDIA GeForce 1060 gigabyte. Okay, so let me select it. Okay, so and then select everything for the cabling. All the cabling? Okay. Can't be boot up. Oh, that little line right there is cool. Almost looks like it's having issues. Like the fans, at least. Yarr. Shiver me timbers. For this job, you'll need to use the Will It Run app to access the computer's PC to get started. Connect all the cables, insert the USB stick, and then power on the PC. I already know this setup, so I don't need to figure out what it needs. Open app. Funny gaming moments. Why would you use that? Pardon is required to finish the job. Okay. In that case, shut down. Install the graphics card that should be oh wait. I don't think that was the. Many thanks for the stickers. I can already tell I will spend many hours staring deep into those eyes, plumbing the false depths of these printed windows to a soul that does not exist. Emoji, emotes, smileys, but who's really smiling in that? Okay, so I already got that one. I think it was the. I think it was. Yeah, it was an Intel Core that was having an issue. Okay, install that. Okay, so components. Okay, good. Did nobody buy these, or I might have just. Actually, I might have just. Okay. They might not buy it in one day, I guess. Wait, heart ranking. Okay, so let's see. So what do we need? Upgrade to 2,000 gigabyte storage. Okay, so great, 16 gigabyte RAM. Should have two of these. Oh, I didn't buy. Crap. Wait, what kind of... Team Group T-Force, 4 gigabytes, 2800. Team Force. Team Group T-Force Dark Grid. 2800? Yeah. Check out same day, I don't care. Buy now. Okay, so let's see here. Install this. I need to remove this actually. Okay. I don't know why I put that up there, but okay. I might do one more day and then end the stream. It's kind of late. I mean, this kind of late. Okay, fire scanner. Where the files found? Huh, only 311. I'll remove that for you. And we'll be done. Install removed components. Power is unlocked. Nice. Delete, collect, delete, collect, delete, 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 delete. Okay, so we need a 2000 gigabyte storage. Stickers, I don't care about that one. 2000 gigabyte storage. Tag, don't care about that. Storage, 2000 gigabyte. 2000 gigabytes is just 2 terabytes. I don't know why you say 2000 gigabytes. Attach to that one. I don't like that it says that. By now. Okay. Let's. What the? See what's over here. Okay, I don't have. Okay. I'm gonna buy one of those power ups. Okay. Auto screw, auto connect. I don't really need that one. That one's easy. Auto standoff tool, faster installation upgrade, parts install faster, quick cable tool, auto cable tool. Okay, I should have plenty of money for rent. $401 is pretty good. Actually, no, not really. Actually, I want to get these. I want to get this a name. Super Force. No typos. We don't do typos. Actually, in that case, I want it to be 1,200. That's fine. Oztec Grande. Wait, what the? Oztec Grande Titan. In that case, I want to be 1,500. That's fine. So, there. Does it say who bought it? That'd be cool if they had like random names on who bought it. Oh. I do have everything, right? I have that thing shipped, and that's fine. Okay, wait. Do I not have the thing? Wait. Ah, dang it. Whatever. Upgrade. Wait a minute, where's the other PC? Did I not accept it? Ah, I didn't accept it. Operating system cloning is a method of copying an operating system from one hard drive to another. You'll need an operating system cloning USB drive for this, so we've added one to the tools in your inventory. You can install the app directly from the USB drive. Just be sure to add an data, or better, SSD from the shop app for this job. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this real quick. Data Ultimate. Data Ultimate SU650 Force 80. Nice. You get a lot of money for that, huh? Don't tell me I... Okay, about to say. Actually, I'll get to the pay rent, and then I'll be done. Okay, so upgrade to 2,000 storage. Okay, now that was nice. Okay. That was in the front. Don't tell me I needed a one more terabyte. What if I just remove? Okay, about to say. Wormy. Okay, auto connect, quick auto cable, auto connect tool. The desk cables connect themselves automatically when you power the PC on. Installed component connect their cables automatically. Auto standoff tool, install. I'll grab one of those, buy that. So it's the RAM stick, okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna have to remove the air cooler, I guess. This part right here is tedious. Install that. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna need a what did I need? Team Force. Okay, so another set of a Team Force. Yeah, it's this one. I think 2400. Okay, sell that. Okay, so I think I have everything set. Should I buy another spares thing? That is the Avga Micro. Ava Micro, that thing. Oh no, that's the motherboard. Crap. Well, I'll have it on purchase. Avga Micro. Okay, everything delivered tomorrow. Okay, this one needs the stick of RAM. Okay, so let's see. Put you there, and then install everything that drive bay. Oh shoot. I need to remove that. so worth it. Wait, I don't need any cabling, do I? No. Okay, good. This is a cool sideways PC. And this one needs the motherboard. Did I buy the motherboard? Now that is much better. Except that needs to be fixed. Now apply it. Okay, so need to install more stuff on it though. Hey, you have to do that every time. There should be a hardcore mode where you have to figure out what goes where by yourself. This actually might be just be my last day. Last day before I end this stream. I have Nvidia. They have Asus. They have Edga. I think that one's Razer. I think. I'm not familiar with these two or that one. Wait, yeah, I think it's complete. Okay, so the Ace Oztech Gaming Hyper Extreme. Seriously? Oztech Hyper Extreme. Retail it at let's see what it does with 1200. New 1100. That's fine. I call this one the Oztech Series X. Original, ain't it? Ooh. Now it should be good. Yep, that's fine. And I'll do these two. Customize and clone. Clone. Customize. Operating system cloning. Their customer wants you to add a new SSD to their PC and clone their operation system onto it. So let's start by installing a new SSD. Move the side panels. That's fine. Install the SATA. Cabling. Unless you clone it, yeah. Ta-da! Why would you need that one? Cloner. DFL. Oh, I have a gigabyte graphics card. Let's click there. Oh. Install. Installing core libraries, installing drivers, installing marketing IDs, writing boot sector, booting. They always say they're booting, but I never see a boot. Well done, you have successfully cloned the operating system from the original hard drive to the new SSD. So is it completo? Please not delivery. Yeah. Let's see. They want burgers and boot. Burgers and food. Burr. Apply on glass. I want one big one. No. I want one giant burger. There we go. Now I want smaller piece of pizza. Rotate it like that. That. I don't need to say that every time. I'm gonna give you some more stickers to complete this. There. Now that way you can look hungry and then feel hungry on the back. Oh, it actually looks almost like it pops out. delivery. Okay, so emails. Well, say. Bongo application unlocked. Bongo is a review site where your customers will rate you and leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 at the top of the screen. Hidden objectives. Customers' reviews are fickle things and people are not always upfront. Oh crap, I hated this. Keep an eye on what the customers say in their emails as they'll often mention hidden objectives. Make sure you do a good job or your Bongo rating could suffer. The Thermal app lives on your tablet and it can be used to detect overheating components inside a PC. Great. Delete. Score. 3D Mark Time Spy. Okay. Benchmarking. This job requires you to use 3D Mark and part rigging apps to help improve the performance of the customer's PC to match their desired benchmark. You'll need to install the apps on their PC and check their email carefully to find out what they need. Replace motherboard, PSU. Don't care about that. Care about that. I don't care. Did they buy my stuff? No. Okay, so I'm gonna buy whatever I need here. I'll have a 4.5 star. Actually, I should probably buy that, or Bongo. Where to install? Oh, right here. Took my PC to be fixed this morning only to find the place was literally on fire, terribly unprofessional. Don't they realize how why would you drop it? Okay, so I don't care about that. Okay, so let's see. I have a PC I use to play games. Baboon Tycoon is my fave, and it's pretty great because my sister built it for me. She knows all about computers. But the new expansion I just bought, I don't know how to pronounce that, doesn't work on it, and it's really annoying me. I look it up online, and apparently a PC that can benchmark 2000 should be able to play it properly. So can you upgrade mine so it can do that? Thanks, I can't wait to play it. Care. P.S. Please don't tell my sister that I need to upgrade the PC she built. She would be sad. I'm gonna tell her. So what was it called? Macaque Mayhem? I think that'll be down here. No, Baboon Tycoon. You're not gonna make it easy, are you? Wait, what was that? Oh, Mars arrived. Not that was something else. Cyber glitch. Funny how there's some references in here, and then there's just names. I guess I'm gonna have to worry about that later. And then, hi, many thanks for the Terry Bite. It worked very well indeed, perhaps too well. I was so occupied with watching the cam. 1 minute I was watching the fine example. I finally got it indoors, but it's not turning on at all. Focus on the RCOS chat tell me the power supply and motherboard are most likely to have been damaged and will probably need replacing. I'm hopeful it can be repaired, as it captured some fascinating footage of a lesser spotted gobbler. I think I mentioned it, very unusual, that I desperately want to show off at the next society meeting. Fingers crossed. Replace. Let me see. Motherboard. Where is motherboard? Right here. And need that open. PSU. The PSU is the power. Okay, so that should be what I need to buy. Alright, so tomorrow will be, actually, maybe not. Hopefully, that those PCs sell. Nice. Okay, so this one was replace motherboard. Crap, I'm gonna remove everything. Actually, I have plenty of. Let me see, power-ups. I don't care about that. Ooh, actually. Sorry, that one has to be. That one's more important. Could be sold. So tedious. Power supply, okay. I was about to say. No, I connected it. No more cables. Three. Oh no. Is there a secret to this one? We also want you to install some software on their PC. You can find all the different software you need in the type of objective they use USB. Software. Wait, does it have it? Software? Yeah. Install 3D Mark app, insert your USB drive into the customer's PC, power it on, install. Okay. Here you can find a quick review of the 3D Mark test scores, run a 3D test, find out the score of the PC. Dude, the monocle is a tad excessive. What? Jeez, it's only getting a 7.5 FPS. That sucks for them. Which didn't take so long. Here you can find the final score, GPU, here you can find the final GPU score after running the benchmark. Here you can find the final GPU score. Here you can find the final combined score, the GPU and CPU. Now the score is known as displayed here. A new test will need to be done if the changes to the CPU and GPU have been made. To meet the customer's requirement, we need to buy the DFL Radeon. Anything less will not be powerful enough. Almost there. Go to the shop and order once it arrives, you'll need to install it and run the DD market test. As requested. DFL. DFL Radeon. DFL Radeon. Let's see. DFL Radeon R9 280. R9 280. GR8 33. Okay. Do I have to run a benchmark on this one too? Place customer parts. I did. Install. Need the EGA. was it? EGA X299. X299. Dang it. What happened to the CPU? Is that a bug? Because I no, I removed a CPU. What the heck? Yeah, EFGA with if I remove that, does that change? It does. Ugh. Install. Inferior. We have received your $800. Hope you enjoy your month. Alright, well that's gonna be the end of this stream. I just wanted to make it to this day, and I might stream this again. I'm not sure when I'll stream it, but again, if maybe tomorrow if we get off of work early like we did today, like I did it today. Ooh, Mama's Real Pizza Place. Should be Mama Mia's Pizzeria. Should have been. There's probably copyright somewhere. Hazel Holistic Computing. Challenger, huh? Royal Dewart Bank. Dynabeard. Chicken Emporium. Chuxton Chicken Emporium. Sale. Okay, only unselected items. Action store for details. Alright, yeah, and that's gonna be the end of the stream. That's, I might stream tomorrow, but it depends on, how busy we are at work, but, this game's been fun. It's actually super fun. I haven't really played much. I hadn't really gotten that far into building PC Building 1, and this is actually not that bad. It actually looks better, plays better, and I'm pretty sure I haven't even touched the surface of the whole building thing. I'm pretty sure I haven't, at least. But yeah, that looks like a wrong texture right there. Oh wait, never mind, it's just the competitor's name, whatever. And yeah, and I'll see you guys whenever the next stream is. I'm not sure when, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.